Hi Gemini, this is your girl, the Pixie Goddess at the Pixie Goddess Tarot. And this reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Guys, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with each one of you out there. Do not worry if that happens. Go check out all the other signs, all the other placements, because sometimes you get a clearer idea of all the other planets, readings from all the other planets, rather than just your Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, if you're a cross watcher, welcome. And guys, please note that this is not a gender specific or a time specific reading, though it is going to be highlighting the major energies for 2022. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, here we go. Also, guys, I'm going to be drawing out one card and then clarifying it with all the others. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. The major energies for Gemini are financial abundance, new opportunities when it comes to love, money, career, a soulmate connection. It could be an earth sign individual, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or they could have these signs in one of their placements. But Gemini, what I'm also seeing is that you will be in a very charitable mood. You would want to give things to people rather than receive, which is a very good thing, guys. Six of Pentacles again. So what I'm seeing here is that someone from the past might want to come back and give you something that they couldn't give you when you guys were together. Or you would want to go back to somebody who you feel deserves a second chance. A relationship that deserves a second chance. You would go there willingly and they would reciprocate willingly. This is a person who could be born in June. The Knight of Wands. I see some kind of good news coming your way. Some kind of celebratory energy surrounding you. Something that has given you a reason to laugh, smile, and celebrate. The person whom you're attracting could have a horse or no horse riding. Could own a horse, actually. Numbers that are present here are 6 and 1. 7 is also important. The Page of Swords. Be careful of the words that you use for others. They could be misinterpreted or misunderstood by people. So please make sure that you use your words correctly, carefully, and with a lot of thought, after a lot of thought. The Nine of Pentacles. The more you give, Gemini, the more you receive. Actually, the more you give, you will receive 10 times more than what you give, actually. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say to you, tell you. Why am I fumbling? The Temperance. Balance being restored into your life. Love coming in. You could be attracting a Sagittarius person, as I mentioned earlier. Wow, Gemini. Numbers 9 and 10 are important. Even 15 is important. 6 is important, yes. But I see financial abundance coming your way. Wow. The Four of Wands. Now, isn't that amazing, guys? Gemini, some of you could be tying the knot. Some of you could be getting married to your soulmate. The energy of 2 over here suggests that you need to strike a balance, because if you're partying too hard, you need to balance it out with work, and vice versa. Because if you want to be somewhere, if you want to do something, if you want to become somebody special and famous and known for their work or career or talents, you need to balance work and play. Number 4 is important for some of you. 6 is very prominent, guys. June could be an important month. Your birthday could be in June. Queen of Swords. Keep your eyes on the prize, guys. But that is your energy, actually, Capricorn. Gemini. You could be attracting a Capricorn person. But Gemini, with the Queen of Swords here, everything will just pan out the way you had expected, probably better. 3 of Swords, you're getting out of some very bad energies. The partner that you're attracting or somebody who you're getting married to has come out of a third party situation, and they understand that there could be a lot of pain involved in love. So they could be a little apprehensive, but let's see. The Moon, you could be attracting a Pisces person, but whenever you attract this soulmate of yours, see, Gemini, firstly, you'll know that they're the one. Secondly, have a heart-to-heart conversation. Talk about your fears, your vulnerabilities, your successes, your failures, your goals, your ambitions, your end plan, okay? Just have faith that this person will understand and you don't need to worry about them judging you. Number 18, 9 and 3 are important. 9 again, the Hermit. You could be attracting a Virgo person, Gemini, or somebody who could have Virgo in one of the major placements in their chart. But whatever it is, Gemini, they would fit completely and totally with you. You are spiritual and so are they. Let's just put all your cards here so that you can see the energies. Can you see them? Yep. Why is it like this? Okay. Can you see your cards, Gemini? Now I will be drawing some oracle messages. These are additional to your tarot and may or may not be directly related to it. Also, guys, these answers will come in the form of yes and no, or a timeline related answer, or just a general guidance. The answer is yes, positivity, go for it. Compromise, now this could be about not wanting to compromise. Okay, because this is a positive answer, so this has to be positive as well. This is about not wanting to compromise, and you know what? Do not compromise. If somebody is asking you to do that, just put your points of view across and they will understand. Nobody's going to ask you to do something that you're not supposed to be doing or are not capable of doing. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling yet, Gemini? This is a question that you must answer to yourself. Okay then. Wow, none of this matters. Zoom out and come on a common ground, guys. Which means that whatever you're going through, if it's troublesome or tiring or burdensome, just tell yourself that there is a greater plan at work. And if I had a parallel reality, which I do, everything is well and good over there. And so will it be over here, Gemini. Learn what you can and leave the rest. Your dreams need a practical plan. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Capricorn is here again. A time for healing. Work through your fears and a fiery climax approaches. Taurus is here, Aries is here, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Yep. Now let's see an affirmation for you, Gemini. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. That is going to be your mantra for 2022. I will be doing many more readings all throughout the year. I hope to give you clarity and gain clarity through your readings. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching and a happy new year. Bye.